Welcome back to the Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles channel. Today I'm going to hunt a original bank wrapped roll, 1964 Phillies. Looks like out of Worcester. Looks like Worcester, but it's pronounced Worcester. Massachusetts. And this is a tails roll, partly why I'm going to open this one. And we're going to be looking for some double die reverses. I mean, we'll look for everything, but mainly the double die reverse. FS, I think it's a 801, and I want to say it's, I can't remember, FS 809 or something like that. But let me tear into this. Let me get this wrapper open. I'll get the coins out on the desk, bring you in to show you what they look like, and then we'll get them under the scope. I'll set the tripod up. I'll be right back. Alright, I was able to save the roll, which is kind of cool. I have that held aside. And here's our coins. Nice red examples. So let me get the tripod set up and see if we have anything here. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start out. There are some double die obverses as well in the L. See that G? I don't know if that's anything right there, but you can see, the left side of the eye looks funky. I wonder. Left side of that G looks like it's doubled a little bit. Not sure. I'll hold it aside either way. Don't see anything in the lid. Really down there. And I'm not seeing anything on the reverse, so I'm going to hold that one aside. Next. Nothing there. I'm not seeing the same thing that I saw on the previous one. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Harley Quinn's coming in to hang out. Nothing there. It's got that weird slight little bubble on the G, the bottom left of the G. I don't know what's going up top there by the D. I think that's a cud. Or just damage. It's probably just damage. Nothing in the eye. No splitting in the S's. I don't see anything jumping out at me on the reverse. Okay. Next. Nope. Nothing there. Not seeing anything going on in the In God We Trust zone. How about the reverse? Nothing there. No die chips or anything either. No. So we did pick up 10 rolls of these. Fingers crossed we come across something. But you never know. It's all part of the fun of hunting. Trying to find an awesome variety. Looks like it's been hit. I don't see anything. Nope. It's a nice looking coin. I don't think so. Nope. Nope. Negative. Nothing there. No. Nice coins though. They're in good shape. Some of them have some moisture spots, but that's to be expected. Come on. I really want to find a red FS801. That would be really cool to find on like a live hunt like this. Don't see anything there. It's likely not gonna happen, but you never know. No. Throw a cut at me, that would be cool. I'll take a cut. Nothing here. Don't see anything in Liberty. Nope. Haven't found that extra spot by the G again either. No. Nope. I don't see anything. Got excited there for a second, but nope. No. There's some nice color on this one. I wish you guys could see it. Let's see if I can zone or lock that in a little bit. Not really. You can't see the purples. But nice color on this one. No. I don't see anything there. Nothing there. Nope. Nada. This one's got some lamination going on in the face. Coming across that way here. Not seeing any kind of variety. Nope. There's a little dye chip on the jacket. I've been looking for that. I usually find those on our 64 hunts. And with that said, I don't normally find anything in the roll. So, there's that. No. There's another one. That dye chip could be very common, though. I don't see any under the L there. Come on. Give me that snake's tongue. Nada. There we go. There's a little bar L right there. You can see the little bit of doubling on the L right there. Don't really see much else. Nothing in the eyelid. No strike through. We'll hold that one aside. It is a variety. Nothing there. No dye chip on that one. We have another bar L right down below. Okay. No. Nope. Come on. Come to Papa. Nothing there. No dye chip. No bar L. Nothing going on by the G. Some dings. Maybe a little strike through below the A of states. And it's not. It wiped away. Right. I think it was that right there. A little bit of wax or something. Okay, not seeing anything really there. No. Nope. Surprised with that mark on the G. I haven't seen another one of those yet. Nothing there. Nope. Come on. I do have one of the FS 801, but it is in brown condition. So I like that variety. I'd love to find one in a red condition. This one's got some nice toning to it as well. No bar L. Not seeing anything in the eyelid. And nothing in the S. Nothing in the R of America. Nothing. Nada there. Okay. I'm looking at the L. There's a little mark under it, but I'm not sure that's anything. Nope. And nope. I do check both sides of the coin just because there could be a sweet strike through. There could be a nice die crack, some sort of clash, a weak strike. It could be all kinds of stuff. So I check both sides of the coin, even if I do have the same pair, same dies used. I check everything. I mean, I hunt for varieties and errors, so that's why. Here's that die chip on the jacket. Not seeing anything in the L or the I. Nope. Nothing going on there. All right. No. Negative. Okay. I don't know what I would do if I found one. I think I would probably say bad words. Maybe not. I'm sure I could restrain myself. Would I want to restrain myself is the question. Negative. You guys could do the cussing for me. There's another bar L right there. Alright. Nice condition too. It's a nice looking coin. Nothing there. No. Okay. Nope. Nope. Don't see anything. No. Negative. Nothing. Nothing on the reverse. Oh. I haven't even really come across that many of the die chips on the jacket. Still nice coins though. Can't knock that. is a barrel. And don't see anything on the reverse. But I still have a barrel out of it. That's 4 so far. Nada. Not seeing anything. No. Hopeful, but no. Okay. That one just came flying out of my hand. No. It's that little mark under the L again. No. Okay. I'm saying nope. Looking in front of the B, but I don't think that's doubling. No, nothing there. Nothing there. I'm hopeful, but it's unlikely. You know how abraded that one is. That's kind of cool. Here's another bar L. I think that one's different from the ones that we've been finding with that abraded one. Nothing on the reverse. Put that one to the side. That one looks normal. I want to recheck that first coin with that like doubling in the G. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. Is that die chip? Nothing in the eye. I thought I saw like a doubled eyelid, but I did not. Okay, nope. Small. No die chip. No barrel. Nothing in God. Nothing on the eyelid. No splitting in the S. Nothing in the R. No die cracks or die chips. There is some stuff in the 4 too. You see that little notch at the top right there. But I don't think that's anything significant. You can see it there though. That end looks funky. Is that just damage? I think that's just damage, but we do have that little bubble under the G. The D is damaged. Yeah, I think we got damage. Yeah, nothing going on there, I don't think. Nope. Nada. That's too bad. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. I got 6 coins left. Nothing there. And gosh. Nothing going on that one. I was looking at the end right there. All right. Okay, nothing there. Next. Don't see anything there. Nope. Nothing in the 4. The Liberty, nice looking coin, not a lot of dings and dents. Struck fairly well. I don't see anything going on with that one. 3 coins left. That one looks rough. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't see anything going on with that one. A little bit at the top of the 4 on that. But nothing really. Yeah, see there's that G. The G and then the I and the N. I wonder what's going on with that. I'm going to put that with the other one. Let's see if we have anything going on with the 4 as well. 1 coin left. That 4 looks normal. Nothing going on in terms of the die chip. We do have a bar L on that one. Looks like. Nothing going on. And in the eyelid. And I don't see anything going on in the reverse. No. So let's check that first coin. See if there's a notch on the 4 there. Yeah, and there is. It's a little notch on the 4. Maybe something under the 6. In the bottom, that curl of the 9. I don't know. It's funky looking though. So there's that one, which was the first coin that we found, and then this one, I don't see anything in terms of the bottom of the 6 or the curl of the 9. A little bit, there's a line under the L, and then that G and the I and the N, but I'm not sure. I have to look those up. But that does it for the hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my upcoming videos. Tap that like button. As always, I'll see you on the next one.